learning how to do work with less people is critical. We've been talking about productivity since the 70s. Before it was like you were going to improve your costs if you can be more productive. Now we're like, how are you going to get work done? And I think that this is requiring some industries to fundamentally change. One of the companies I've met with in the past couple of years, it was in fast food. And I was like, you're fast food. You don't need a restaurant. Why not just do drive-through? And I think that's just a very small way of thinking. We got to rethink how we consume labors. In this country, there's a tremendous amount of need for that kind of non-college degreed worker, and a very big misunderstanding that we seem to have a lot of them out there. But there's around 2 million of them unemployed right now looking for work for 4.5 million job openings. And this is going to get worse. So I think understanding what you have to work with as a society, recognizing and rewarding people, no matter who they are. We were almost taught for several decades to look down on certain jobs and certain people. Now it's going to switch the opposite. For HR people, it's a matter of no sloppy attrition, no sitting there and just going, it's okay, we're going to replace my. You should have learned your lesson in 21 and 22. A big part of that is when we look at surveys of Gen Zs, they all talk about, I want a job that I know at the end of the day, I did something valuable. More than making money, I want to know that what I did was important. And HR people are going to have to do a really good job of investing in people, mentoring them. So the message for HR has to be, instead of just sitting there interviewing people and dumping on them, do you do this? Do you have this and everything? How do you start to impart the mission and purpose of your company with passion and heart? Everybody, no matter what industry you're in, you've got to understand what it is about your company that's valuable, and you've got to pass that into the people that you're interviewing.